Welcome to English Story Corner. Join us as we explore captivating stories that make learning English fun and engaging. Improve your vocabulary and grammar with each exciting tale we share. Subscribe now and embark on your English learning journey with us.
Whispers of Vengeance, The Aftermath. Years passed since the dark events at the mansion. The town had gradually returned to normal, its residents trying to forget the chilling tales that had plagued their lives. Yet, the mansion remained a somber relic, avoided by all who knew its history. Sarah had left the town, starting anew in a different place, but the memory of her sister Emily and the haunting events never truly left her. She lived a quiet life, haunted by dreams of the mansion and the ghostly presence of her sister. One summer afternoon, Sarah received a letter. It was a simple envelope with no return address, and inside was a note written in elegant script: "The echoes of the past are not easily silenced. Return to the place where it all began. There is more to be understood. A friend." Sarah's heart raced as she read the note. She knew she couldn't ignore it. Despite the fear and reluctance, she felt a pull to return to the mansion. It seemed that the past was not ready to let her go. Back in the town, the mansion stood silent and brooding. Sarah arrived alone, her heart heavy with the weight of memories. The mansion appeared as it always had, dark and imposing. As she stepped inside, the air felt colder than she remembered. The once familiar rooms were now covered in thick layers of dust. Sarah walked through them, searching for any clue about who had sent the letter. She found nothing unusual until she reached the basement door creaked. At the mansion, the journal belonged to a man named Victor, a previous owner of the mansion. His writings described his own experiences with dark forces and the attempts to communicate with the spirits trapped in the mansion. He had documented strange occurrences and a growing sense of malevolent presence. One entry caught Sarah's attention. "I have made a grave mistake. The spirits are restless, and I fear that their anger will only grow. The dark entity within this house seeks to feed on our fears. It must be appeased or set free to find peace." Sarah's mind raced as she realized that Emily's ghost and the terrifying experiences were part of a larger, darker presence. The entity had been using the mansion to feed on fear and manipulate the events surrounding it. The ghost of Emily was trapped, her anger exploited by the malevolent force. Determined to end the cycle of fear, Sarah set up a ritual described in the journal to confront and appease the entity. She followed the instructions, lighting candles and arranging symbols to create a protective circle. As she completed the ritual, the air grew thick and charged. Shadows danced around her, and the temperature plummeted. Sarah felt a presence, a dark and oppressive force pressing in on her. Suddenly, a figure appeared. It was not Emily but something far more sinister, a dark, formless entity. It loomed over her, its eyes burning with malevolence. Sarah could feel its anger and hunger. With trembling hands, Sarah recited the incantation from the journal, pleading with the entity to release the spirits and find peace. The dark force roared in frustration, but as Sarah's voice grew stronger, the entity began to dissipate. Sarah knew that Emily's spirit had finally found peace, and the malevolent entity had been driven away. Sarah continued her life with a newfound sense of tranquility. She had faced the darkness and emerged stronger, having learned that understanding and confronting our fears can bring about healing and resolution. The mansion, now freed from its sinister grip, stood as a reminder of the power of courage and the importance of confronting the shadows of the past. Vocabulary notes: relic, an object from the past with historical interest; brooding, showing deep unhappiness or thought; malevolent, having or showing a wish to do evil to others; incantation, a series of words said as a magic spell or charm; dissipate, to disappear or cause to disappear. This continuation of the story underscores the importance of confronting and understanding our fears to achieve peace and resolution. It also highlights that sometimes, the shadows of the past can be dispelled with courage and knowledge.